All right. Just gonna wait for a little bit, see if anyone shows up. We've got some stories to tell today. Hey, Bizarro. Hey, Zach. Caroline. Just waiting for some more people, then we'll get started because I'm sure you're all wondering what's in the box. What's in the box? All right. Hey, Jason. Yeah, we got a story, Travis, about Moe's today, so stay tuned. Okay, Ragnarok, we're not talking about fan fiction ideas, okay? Stop. New supply drop. Yeah, Dustin. Haven't seen you in a while either. Yeah. So, yeah, we got some stuff to talk about today. But first, I want to make it that this is box 1 of 2. Now, I don't know when the second box is going to show up, but obviously, this came from my good friend Chris. Chris, I know you're probably going to watch this at some point, but I want to thank you for this package. And I've been waiting a long time for this. He has never not come through for me. Wait, that sounded wrong. He's always come through. There's the better sentence structure. He's always came through for me. So Chris, aka the Mount Vernon Kid, thank you for this. This is going to be fun. So let's get into it. So this is basically a bunch of comics that he sent me. And yeah, this is the first box. I'm curious to see the second one. Full disclosure, I am not professional at this. None of this channel is professionals. Let's be real. So, yeah. Yep. I'm just going to rip it apart like a grizzly bear. All right. So let's get into it. Now, obviously, the first book we got, Spider-Man, Spider Shadow. Now, Spider-Man, Spider Shadow is the What If book by Chip Zdarsky. This is basically where Spider-Man basically becomes Venom. Yeah, and no worries, Jason. Take your time. I understand. But yeah, this is basically the What If story. I've been dying to read this. Chris wanted to show me this. I'm really excited. Can't wait to read it. Some Moon Knight. Yeah, we got Moon Knight, the Midnight Mission. This is the start of the Jed MacKay run. I'm told this is really damn good. It's the start of something really epic. So, yeah, I'm really excited. Next up, we have Spider-Man Life Story. Spider-Man Life Story is another Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man What If book, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have known by now. It's Spider-Man what if he aged regular on. I'm really excited for this one. This one looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm hyped. Really hyped for that one. Next up, we have Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon. This is the big Iron Fist story by Larry Hama, who most of you guys know as literally the guy who built G.I. Joe. Like, he is literally the guy who built G.I. Joe from Marvel to IDW to then on. Like, yeah. So I'm really excited for this. Always excited to read some more Iron Fist stuff. So this is going to be really cool. Next up, we have this is from Philip Kennedy Johnson. This is the first volume of the Marvel Alien series. This is what I've been dying to read. As you guys know, I'm a huge Alien fan. Karen Gillan does the artwork, which can be either good or bad, depending on how it is. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. This is the new continuity. This looked awesomeness, really. Following that, we have Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill, Argent Star. This is the who was it? Oh yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson. I almost said Philip K. Johnson for some reason. I was like, no, I just did that. Daniel Warren Johnson did this book. Beta Ray Bill is one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I'm told this is one of his best miniseries in a long while. Like, I'm super excited for that. Following that, we have just a second. Let me grab my phone real quick. Yep, so professional on this show. Sorry, yes, I know. We're so professional here. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. This is, as I said, The United States of Captain America by Christopher Cantwell, who's becoming one of my favorite writers over at Marvel. This is the big Captain America event involving all the new Captain Americas. And I think this is also the story where Sam Wilson takes back the Captain America stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I love me some Captain America stuff, so always good. Now, what in the world is this? Sometimes Chris likes to send me packages and not tell me some of the stuff in here, and this is one of them. It's a comic called Poser by Matt Miner. This is from a group called, I don't know where, I think this is self-published. I honestly have no idea what this comic is. Because sometimes Chris will love to be cheeky and send me books that he doesn't tell me. Not that I'm mad, mind you, but yeah. Poser looks cool, at least. It looks like it's the complete 4-issue miniseries for the first time. Whatever that means. Yep. Now, this I did know. Monstrous. Monstrous is a comic which I have always wanted to read. It's basically a comic by Marjorie Liu, which is kind of like it's almost like an anime take on monster mythology, which that's anime anywhere. But this is an image book. I've always wanted to read this. It looks like cool steampunk imagery. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for Monstrous. Moving right along, we have Young Hellboy, The Hidden Land. Young Hellboy, The Hidden Land is by Mike Mignola, and it's a graphic novel with Hellboy younger and on an island full of dinosaurs and monsters. I'm always excited to check which one you talked about, Jason. Which one do you want to be like, ooh, I'll have to check that out. Anyway, but yeah, Young Hellboy, The Hidden Land. It's like an all-ages book, which I love me some Hellboy, so this was a cool graphic novel. Sorry. Just texting the missus. Just texting the girlfriend. Yep. Anyway, moving on now to Young Hellboy, The Hidden Land. Moving on now to Geiger, which is by Jeff Johns. This is his self-published book with Gary Frank from Image, which is going to be interesting because I really am curious how Jeff Johns and Gary Frank transition to independent comics with their own stuff. This is about a radioactive superhero, and it's almost like a Fallout comic. So, yeah, I look forward to this. I really look forward to a Jeff Johns, Gary Frank indie comic. That's going to be really cool. Next up, we have 2 volumes of the first 2 volumes of Radiant Black. Radiant Black, for those wondering, is by Kyle Higgins. It's another Image book, and this one is kind of like, the best way I can describe it is like Invincible meets Power Rangers. That's really the only way I can really describe it, is Invincible meets Power Rangers. I think this is going to be really cool. I've been hearing a lot of great things about Radiant Black, and Kyle Higgins is just a dope writer. All right, have a good day at work, Jason. So I'm really excited for that. Let's just we got a lot, man. Yeah, this kind of goes on forever, don't it? Anyway, so next up is a comic series I've been following since its inception, and that is Moonshine, Volume 3. Moonshine, if those who haven't been on this channel long, Moonshine is essentially a comic that what it is it's basically Godfather with werewolves. That's really what you're dealing with here, is Godfather with werewolves. It's really the only way I can describe it. The first 2 volumes are really good, and I think Volume 4 is the final volume. I think Chris is sending me that. This one is now with the main character, Lou Garou, ain't that clever, in the Louisiana Bayou, and I think he's going to be dealing with some zombies. Anyway, we got about some really good ones here, so I can't wait to really tell you about all these other ones I'm looking at. Next up, we have Nocterra. Nocterra is another independent book by a big-name writer. This is by Scott Snyder with artwork by Tony Daniel. It's very much like Geiger, where it's a very known DC comic group and a very well-known writer and artist doing independent stuff. So I have no idea what Nocterra is. This is the first volume of it. I'm excited for it. Really looking forward to reading this. All right, let's get through the... Oh, that's bent. Damn, the box. Damn you, box. Damn you. Anyway, so let's get through the last 4 books, which are fascinating, which I am really... No, that's not even being me being facetious. That's just how it is. So, first volume. It is a first volume, but the first book of these last 4 books is by Image. It's Big Girls by Jason Howard. Big Girls is literally giant women who fight monsters. It's imagine Pacific Rim, but instead of giant robots, it's just like imagine giant women instead. Like, that's literally how it is with this comic. Yeah, so Big Girls, I'm really excited about. I love some kaiju action, so this is going to be really cool. Next up, we have Berserker. Well, I'd say more, like I said, Attack on Titan, but I mean more Pacific Rim by Keanu Reeves. This is the first volume of this. I'm really excited to read this. Keanu Reeves writing a comic book, and yes, it is going to be on a Netflix show. I think it's either Netflix or Hulu, can't remember, but it is about this immortal warrior who's a mercenary. So imagine John Wick who can't die. So John Wick. Anyway, so Berserker, I'm really excited for that. Next up, we have, this is going to be interesting to talk about, because when Chris told me this, he was like, yeah, this is what the story is. So this is Mycroft Holmes and the Apocalypse Handbook. Mycroft Holmes as in the brother of... And this is written by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. As in the basketball player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No, that's I'm not joking. That's literally on the book title. I have no idea what this comic is. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know it's going to be insane. Like, I have no idea what I'm in for. Like, professional NBA basketball player, legend in the NBA, writing a book about Sherlock Holmes' brother, and it looks like he's going to fight steampunk zombies. Let's fucking go. That's all I can. That's all I can say. And finally, for our final book is from Dynamite, The Shadow, or should I say The Shadow Now. The Shadow Now is written by David Liss, who, for those who don't know, David Liss is a really underrated writer. He wrote a very awesome comic for Dynamite, The Spider, and he's done a few Shadow books here and there. This is like The Shadow, like a retooling of his origin, or like him in the modern times. I am very excited to read this. The Shadow, awesome, but The Shadow, written by David Liss, I'm in. It's really all I can say is I'm in. So, and like I said, this is only package 1, people. Like, this is really only the first package, and we got a lot of books. I don't know when Chris is sending the second box. I do know that there is going to be a second box. So I don't know when. I don't know if he sent both, or if he sent sent one at a one and then waited. I have no clue. All I know is this is a lot. And why am I putting all this pressure on my arm? This is really uncomfortable. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really digging this. I'm really digging. Thank you, Chris. I know you're going to be watching this, so thank you so much for all of this. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 books here. We got 19 books here, and I'm sure there's more. Can't wait for the rest, which I do plan to do a unboxing live stream for that too. But yeah, this is really cool. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm really excited for this. And I do want to do reviews on all of these. I want to do reviews on all of these comics. Like, I really want to do I want to do reviews on these comics, and hopefully people get views on this. Like, I really want this to have like a lot of views. And because usually when I do these comic reviews, hell, when I did the Daimajin and Yokai Monster reviews, nothing really came about of it. So I was kind of bummed about it. And hopefully when I do comic reviews on this, when I do comic reviews on these, hopefully you guys will be interested enough to at least listen, or, like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Because YouTube be a cruel mistress. As we all know, YouTube is a wicked and cruel mistress. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, yeah. So I lost my train of thought. But yeah, out of curiosity, which one would you want me to review first? Because there's so many. Like, is there any out of these 19 books that someone would be interested in me reviewing first? Like, reading and reviewing first? Like, is there any among them? Is there, like, out of any of them, really? Like, is there something, like, is there one among them that like, is there any that catches anyone's fancy? Like, just comment away. Please let me know. I am like some opinions here. It was indeed Wizard Bill. That Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Holmes pretty much says review me first. I guess a lot of people like either want me to do Big Girl or Berserker. Like that's what I'm kind of seeing is that several people want me to do either Berserker or yeah, because I do know. Speaking of the pack, going back to Chris in the comic drops, is that I do know that among those comics is the first 3 volumes of Something Is Killing the Children by James Tynion, which I'm very excited to read. Yeah. So, anyway. So I think a lot of people want me to really... Moonshine is basically werewolves with gangsters. I've done the review for the first 2 volumes, but I think what I'm going to do, since a lot of people are clearly asking for it, it's either going to be Big Girls or Berserkers with Mycroft Holmes and the Apocalypse Handbook on those as like the first one. I'm shocked. I'm surprised the Marvel ones didn't get very high. So, yeah. All I want to do, see you turn into a giant woman, Anyway, I'll do. Think I'll do these 3, but who the hell knows if these get any good views. But Chris, hope you see this at some point. I know you're a busy man, so again, from the bottom of my heart for these comics. I greatly appreciate it. Bottom of my heart, dude, my brother, thank you so much for all of these, and I can't wait to see what else comes. Hopefully the next live stream I do, because this one was pretty short because... Well, I got a lot going on right now, so I got to cut this one short, and it doesn't seem like there's enough people here to really warrant wanting to keep going, really. Yeah. Anyway. I know this was a short live stream. Like I said, I'm just kind of... I'm pretty bummed today, and the live stream just isn't... I think either the internet connection's low or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. But this does actually bring me a lot of joy. Like this, seeing all these. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm out.